CFR Network, CFR Sports. Busy combat sports weekend. Apologies for the late upload. Work has been extremely busy, but let's just go straight to it. One championship have done what they said they was going to do and put on this in power card strawweight Grand Prix with a title defense. Firstly, excellent event. Again, nice timing for the UK and European consumers of the content. It was interesting that they put that sort of pre-event on first. I think showing some other fights, some previous fights from the athletes who will be competing, and I think, yeah, because I had to leave and then come back and watch. I think I got back halfway through the main card kind of thing. But yeah, good event. If you haven't watched it, get onto the old YouTube. It's there. Might be a few ads, but don't worry about that. You will be thoroughly entertained. Let's go straight to the top. The champ defended successfully, unanimous decision, round 5. Xiong Jing Nan defeated Michelle Nicolini, who is very decorated, has 2 wins over Miss Lee, and she gave a good showing. She definitely gave a good showing. I just think she's definitely a specialist. She's a very well decorated Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner. The striking, it seemed, yeah, and it was very apparent what her game was, and it was to get it to the ground. Very one-dimensional, unfortunately, in my opinion, my humble opinion. She should have mixed it up a lot more with the striking. I think that needs to be an improvement if she wants to become a champion, which I'm pretty sure she does, as per the promos and stuff. Little disappointed with Jing Nan. Very tentative. I understand the risks involved. I think if she was a little bit more aggressive, she could have, maybe got the finish. But good fight. Who is next in line? It's heating up. It's definitely heating up in the strawweight division. Now, Grand Prix quarter finals. Don't agree with the decision with Denice Zamboanga and Seo Hee Ham, or Seo Hee Ham. You know me with the pronunciation. Apologies all. That was a good fight. I don't think Ham did enough, and it was a split decision victory as well. I don't think she did enough to win. I think Zamboanga was a lot more aggressive. I think she did enough personally to catch that victory. But as they say, I mean, you don't want to be leaving in the judge's hands. I mean, to be fair, one generally gets it right, in a high percentage, unlike the UFC. But in the UFC, there is a lot more fights taking place, so there is more opportunities for mistakes or bad calls or decision scoring to indeed take place. But yeah, a little disappointed when I thought the manga had that in the bag. I really did. It'd be good if they could run that back, actually. It'd be good if they could run that back. Part 2. But congratulations to Hee Ham. She put in some work. As I say, not enough, but in the judges' eye, she did. So she progresses in the Grand Prix. Stamp Fairtex took on Alyona Rassohyna, and I think Alyona did a lot better, even though she won the first round, the first fight, even with the controversial tap out. I think she fought a better fight in this particular matchup, the part two. Even though she lost, I think she's very well rounded, and she's going to be a problem. And she's already a problem. Unlucky, but Stamp really stepped her game up. Split decision. I can understand why, because it, as I say, Alyona really stepped her game up in comparison to the first fight. So I can understand it was a split decision. Congratulations to Stamp. She's going to move forward in this atomweight world Grand Prix. Ritu Phogat, unanimous decision. Meng Bo. She tried, but Ritu was very dominant, very dominant. And again, improvements. This is a good thing. We're seeing constant improvements from these athletes. It's good to see. It's good to see. Hirata won, unanimous decision. That was a good fight. Anderson, I don't think she pulled the trigger enough. She was trying. She's trying. She's definitely talented. But Hirata put in the work. She said she was gonna. I'm sure she said she was gonna finish her quick. Or get a finish. But yeah, she managed to get a unanimous decision victory. Again, pushing her forward. So we've got some nice little matches that we could potentially make. Hirata versus Phogat even, or Stamp in the mix. Like the two wrestlers would be good to see. Well, a wrestler and striker again, as discussed on the live cards. Yeah, no, either or. I think I would like to see the two grapplers go at it. Atomweight kickboxing. Anissa Meksen took on Cristina Morales from Española. France versus Francais, I should say, versus Española. Making debuts in atomweight kickboxing, and what a performance from Anissa. Power, technique, precision, second round TKO. Poor Cristina, she was out of there. And one are continuing to sign some real good fighters. I am so keen to see her fight again. And kickboxers fight and Muay Thai fighters, they fight regular, like very regular. So we'll see her again very, very soon, trustfully, if we can get something chattery. Jackie Buntan looking sharper than ever. Unanimous decision. Muay Thai strawweight. Daniela Lopez from Argentina. I think she was making her debut as well. I may be incorrect with that one, but that was a Jackie Buntan fight. And Anissa was two of my favorite fights on the card. Really demonstrated high-level striking, technique, precision, everything. It was a striker's delight, a strike fest. Who we got now? Who we got? Okay. The alternate Yamaguchi took on Julie Mezabarba, and I'm sure again another debut. And Mezabarba looked real good. The height advantage was very clear, and this was the alternate bout. So if something happens, Mezabarba, who took the unanimous decision, she looked real good, man. And with the height, she's tall for the weight class, definitely. Um, and her striking seemed to be on point, man. Her striking was definitely on point. So her and Stamp, that's what I would like to see. I don't know how that would be manifested, um, but if we could make that event, that fight take place, maybe even not in a Grand Prix, depending on obviously if everyone's well and can travel and all that kind of stuff. I would definitely want to see more of Julie. I definitely want to see more of Anissa, and looking forward to the continuation of this Empower card and the Grand Prix. I wonder actually whether the Grand Prix, the semis, if that will be an Empower card. I think they should keep that going. Yeah, I think they should keep that going for this Grand Prix. Have it Empower one, obviously Empower 1, 2, and then 3. Trustfully, I'm sure that's what the marketing geniuses over there at One have in store. But yeah, um, just to round up, very, very good card, exciting. Some people are like, oh, it's women fighting, but you'll be surprised, man. You'll be surprised. The hardcores, the connoisseurs will know. The casuals, not necessarily, but I urge everybody to go over and partake and jump on the train of the One Championship, because it's getting very exciting.